like, but she followed, like, she was like, to me, like, I am that person that I'm like, oh, like, she's following Shannon Harvey. Like, she would never sign up with me. And he messaged me and was like, I'm ready to sign up. And I follow a lot of coaches, but I want to sign up with you. Like, that's what she said to me. And I was like, oh, you want to sign up with me? Like, you follow her and you're signing up with me. So, I mean, like, it doesn't matter if they're your people, they're going to, she told me that she feels like I was the most down to earth person. And I think, but honestly, I think that's different for everybody, because I think when people say that, it's just like, oh, like, I feel you, like, I'm on your level. But so I don't know. It doesn't really matter how many people are following or who they're following or whatever, because I think she even follows Ashley and stuff too. And it's like, oh, okay, you signed up with me. That's cool. I was just going to touch on too. Don't, if when you are messaging your challengers and they're not checking in with you, that's not on you. Like, don't get caught up in them not responding or not getting results or something and feel like it's your fault, because we're here for the motivation and the support and checking in and like giving all the tools. You can do all those things and people still aren't going to succeed if they don't show up for themselves, which has kind of been like, I've had to like gut check myself on that, because I'm like, I feel like I'm doing lives, I'm checking in with people and they're like, eh, like they're either not responding to me or they're, like they can't commit to something. And it's like, that's not on me. I can't go to their house and drag their ass out of bed in the morning.
Right.
So like, just don't get caught up and think that you're doing something wrong because people aren't responding to you that signed up with you. I had a girl was literally checking in. I started running an Instagram thread because I tried like the My Challenge Tracker app and nobody would engage on that. So I do Facebook, and then I started an Instagram message thread. And I had girls in there messaging. We're like checking in, messaging, everything's going good. This one girl loved the pro. She was used to go to the gym. She was started the Beachbody programs. She was checking in, loving it, and then all of a sudden she like fell off track. And I messaged her and she's like, oh, I got to get back on track. And I'm like, okay, like perfect. We chatted. The next day I got a cancellation from her, and she canceled everything. Like, she canceled her Beachbody on demand, like that. And I reached out to her in an email, like, would not respond to me. And it's like, but that's not on me, because like a month before that, she was like, I love this. This is so amazing. These workouts are way better than going to the gym. And then all of a sudden she just stopped talking to me. And it's like, okay, that has nothing to do with me. So it's like, just don't get caught up in that, because you're going to run into that. And that's not your fault.
And I know it's hard not to take it personally, but you can only control what you can. And you don't know everybody's story on the other side.
So. Yeah, I think it's just hard because like our first challengers are like friends and people we know. So it's like, I feel like driving 10 minutes to their house and like dragging their ass out. And I've told them that too. And one of them was like, if I don't do it today, come to my house and drag me out. But the other one was like, I'll do it. So I'm just like, all right. Well, I know one of them's more ready than the other one. So.
Yeah. One of the first girls that I ever signed up, actually like last October, she's like, yeah, I'm going to do it. She signed up. She would work out like here and there. I could not ever get her to like commit. I would even text her in the morning, like, did you get up and do your work? Because she's like, well, can you text me? So I would text her. Yeah. She still like would not do them, but she's still in the group. Like, I don't kick people out or anything. I just run one big group. But she started going to like some new fitness classes or something. And I like
thing.
Yeah, something like that. And she was like so excited the other day. She like sent me a transformation picture, not from Beachbody. And she's like, I know it's not like a lot and it's not from Beachbody, but like, just thank you because you reached out to me and like got me started. Like, I'm working out now. She's not doing Beachbody, but like, she's still like starting to get healthy. And it's like, she's like, it's because of you. So you're going to win some and you're going to lose some, but it's still nice to know that you're at least you know, helping people, even if they're seeing your messages, they're seeing your posts. You can look and it says down at the bottom, seen by 50 people. Like everybody saw it.
Yeah.
They're still getting the reminders and the notifications and stuff. So if they don't want to be in there, they'll delete themselves out.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. But some other things that I've done to boost engagement, just so you guys have some tangible ideas. I've gone away from the weekly check-ins and now I do monthly. And I do those monthly newsletters that I just started. So that's kind of a way of like letting everybody know, like, hey, I'm still here for those that aren't checking in. And then kind of what's going on for the month. And I've only done 2 or 3 of them now, but so far I like the monthly newsletters. And once you have a template, it's kind of like this one took me like maybe 20 minutes to plug and chug things in. So that was just on Canva.
Do you just use like a PDF then?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll email it to you.
Okay.
So you can see what it looks like. And the other thing is like, you know, we teach with our kids, like planned ignoring, like you're ignoring the bad behavior and you're like overemphasizing like, oh my God, good job. Like you're walking to your chair, like, oh, you sat down, but really like they're throwing everything and you're like, oh my God, you're walking to your chair. So great.
My morning today.
Yeah. So you're like ignoring all the terrible things that are happening, but that person did one great thing. So I will shout out, you know, Kelly, like you're posting all these positive personal development things and, you know, shouting out from the rooftops, all the people that are participating and other challengers are going to see that. So I think, you know, rewarding instead of saying like, hey guys, I noticed nobody's posting their sweaty selfies. Like what's going on? Don't say things like that. Cause I'm gonna be like, oh my God, like, I don't know, like, don't be mean to me. But if you say, I saw Mia, Michaela, and Kelly's sweaty selfie today, like do a little spark post or just that shout out in the group with a gift, like let's give them a hand. Like that's going to encourage me like, oh, I want to be part of that shout out. Like I want to get recognized, like recognition for me. Like I will work so hard. It's just like when I see Ashley post the leaderboards and my name and pictures on there, I'm like, oh my God, like I get so pumped up for that. And now I've been doing them and I make them and I know it's just like an uploaded picture and it's like, but there's just something about recognition that's huge to me. And it makes me feel really good. So when you're recognizing other people for positives, you know, the people that aren't participating and be like, oh, I want in on that. That's kind of why I started doing the leaderboards in the group too, which Kelly has been on top every single time. I think I just got done. Like it takes me a long time now. And I gotta figure out another system because these tallies are insane. 32, 42. Kelly's got 50
maybe.
But they're fun and like you get excited, right? Like you're curious about how many points you got. So you're at 52, Kelly, and I think you're still at the top. But yeah, so that's worked. Also, this is like a good little hint. If you tell people when they sign up to pin the group to their favorites, they're going to see the notifications a lot quicker. So anytime you post and the group is going to show up at the top of their Facebook. Welcome letters. I send those out. You guys got yours when you signed up with me, right? I think I started that when Kelly signed up. That just lays out the group expectations. You know, like this is what the group is. I expect you to post sweaty selfies. I expect you get uncomfortable. I'm going to be checking in on you. Like this is what you're signing up for. So it kind of sets the tone. And then going live in the group. I think you guys have been like Kelly and Mia. I know Mia, you went in for nutrition. Kelly, can't remember what you were talking about, but I know you guys have done a couple lives.
The prize.
Oh yeah. So just pop in there, even if it's 2 minutes. Like when I'm like done with my workout, sometimes I'm just like, all right, guys, like I just have to talk to you. Like this is how I'm feeling. And if you're feeling like this too, then listen because I'm talking about it. And you know, or today when I just popped in live to finish my workout, I was like, I know Kelly watched for a minute, but I was like, I feel really badass doing these lightning bolts. Did that look really cool to you? Because it felt really cool to me. But just like, they're going to get those notifications that you're live, you're excited. Like, be excited about random things. Like be excited that you got all your containers in, and just pop in live and say, guys, I just had to show you, like, you know, I treat my hustlers like you guys are my family, and like I love you guys so much. So I always say that to, like, at the end, like, hey, but I love you. Like, I want you guys to feel so welcome, and like this is your place. So yeah, and don't be afraid to like try new things. Like if you have an idea, something that I didn't list off, or, you know, something that you haven't seen before, try it and then share it with me so I can try it. But yeah, those are kind of the tangible things that I wrote down. Does that help?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kyla, do you do anything else in your group? Oh, the shout out thing. Like you can do fun, like I used to do them with like Deanna a lot, like the morning bird. Like you can create like superlatives.
Mhm.
And that would be something too that, like, if you guys wanted to organize, like create the template, and then each week, you know, one of you's in charge of picking the queen of consistency, or,
That's
you
cute.
know, the comeback kid. That's something else I've done in the past.
Kind of cool. I haven't thought about doing that. I do, so I was doing my engagement in my group, like, I don't know, it went in the pooper like a month ago, like right before Morning Meltdown came out. I was like, what is going on? There's like, I had like 50 people in there, and there was like 3 people checking in, and I'm like, what the hell? So I sent everybody voice messages on Facebook, and I actually got a lot of responses, and even people that like hadn't ever messaged me back before were messaging me back. Like, you guys, these people are weird. They will sign up and then not ever talk to you and not post in the group. Like, I don't understand it. But I got people to message me back, and that like really actually bumped up engagement after I did that. And then I do a challenger of the week, and then I do a challenger of the month. So every week I was going off of, if you check in 7 days a week, like I did Monday through Sunday. So if you checked in every day, then you got entered into a pot to like win. I did $5 gift cards and a pack of Energize every week. So like it cost me $20. But to get more engagement in the group, I was like, whatever, I just want more engagement. I don't care if it costs me $20. So I did that, but I have too many people, and I don't have enough time to sit around and count all that anymore. But like Grace, like does like a leaderboard, and I was like, I ain't got time for that shit. So what I started doing was, there's an app, and it's like a random selecting app. So I put in the days of the week now, and I told the challengers this. I'm like, hey guys, I'm changing it. Like it got to be too much for me to handle. So what I'm doing now is every week I'm going to pick one day, and like my phone picks Wednesday, and then I go to Wednesday, and everybody that checked in on Wednesday gets entered in to win. So I'm like, but like if you check in more days of the week, you're obviously going to have a bigger chance of winning because you're checking in all 7 days. So I mean, that helps too. People really like that. And then it actually helps me because a lot of the girls will actually, in return, when they get their cards, shout me out on Instagram. They'll like take a picture of it, and they're like, look what I got just for checking in. Like, so then I can post that to my story too, which I like being able to do that. But those are the only thing. I tried, I was doing individual messages when I first started, and it was the same thing. People were kind of messaging me back. I tried doing bi-weekly emails, blasting those out, and I like can't get any emails back from anybody. I would get I'm sending out like 50 emails, and I'm getting back like 3. So that wasn't really working for me. The voice messages worked pretty well though.
Yeah.
But
and yeah, the handwritten notes, like for each new challenger, I'm switching it up now. That's working really well. It's like a monthly welcome gift. So in my invites, I'm saying like, you're also getting the September welcome gift. I don't know what the September welcome gift is now, but you're going to get it. And like, these are I still have to send these out. This is on my list, but these are my August welcome gifts. And, everybody gets a handwritten note. And I think that's really, sweet and sentimental. And if you want to just like surprise your challengers, maybe like just have a few numbers right now. You can always just send them a little card, thinking of them.
I send everybody a welcome card too. A welcome card, and then I do a stick pack of Energize.
Yeah, I did the welcome letter as well, and I have a Cricut machine, so I like each of my girls got like the cup with like their names on it, and I put like a Shakeology recipe in there for them.
Such a good idea.
Dang.
And then I got like a pack of headbands, and a couple of the girls were like, "Oh, these headbands are awesome. Where'd you get them from?" I was like, "Amazon."
Yeah.
Amazon is life.
And I love doing the prizes. It is a pain sometimes, like right now, like I still have to get these August ones out, but I love doing them. And I think it's something unique and special, and you can change it up and have it reflect your personality and all that stuff. So.
Yeah, and I try to like personalize it kind of for each girl of what I'm doing since I know them so far. Like I'm like, they'll like this headband and this.
Yeah.
And I've been like,
because I didn't know about that you were doing that. Like I want to see that in your stories, like sending.
Oh, I put it in my story when I sent them out a while ago.
Oh,
like,
did you? Okay, maybe I forgot.
Yeah.
I probably saw it. Yeah, but talk about that you're like your welcome gift this month or what you're gonna make it or.
Yeah, I haven't decided. I think I might do something like when I get the pumpkin individual shakes, save a couple of those.
Yeah.
so excited to try that.
I know. I want to eat them all though, or drink them all.
Yeah. I was so pissed on Coach Family when they said that it like sold out an hour before they said they were going to release it. I don't know if anybody caught that, but I was like, are you kidding? Like, I have my alarm set for 1:45 and why is it on sale now? Like, don't tell me a time when you're going to put it up an hour early. I was so mad because I had nap time planned.
I know. I'm so glad you emailed me because I was at work and it was like on lunch and you emailed me that. I was like, oh shit.
Right? It's going down. Did you get it, Kelly?
I didn't. No.
Oh, that's okay.
No.
You'll win it in September. All right, cool. Is anything else going on? If you didn't catch Raina Odell and Coach Family. So Coach Family's chats are Tuesday nights.
Mm-hmm.
Her story is pretty incredible.
Did they repost that yet?
I think so.
Okay. I looked this morning and it wasn't in there, but then I watched Ashley Phil Dyson's this morning and I was like,
I love her.
I gotta go. I'm like, I gotta do shit.
Yeah, she was really good. She's in the Diamond Dash. She did a training for us, and she's the one who is talking about when you're inviting and like creating your content, like get down, or maybe this was Raina, I don't know, but get down to the level of like who you're talking to and think about
Shannon.
how you started.
Did you watch Shannon's Power Hour or book
Yeah,
club?
they all start to blend together.
Yeah, that was Shannon. I just listened to Shannon on my way home, and that was Shannon. Get down on the level of the people that you're trying to talk to. Like, people don't know what you're doing. Like,
yeah,
if they go to your page and you're talking about coaching, like, does it actually make sense? Are you explaining it on a level that they understand? But then, is everything congruent? Like, if you're inviting to coaching, are they going to be able to go to your story and like read or like see you doing something with coaching? That makes, or like, is there an invite on there? Are you talking about something? Which I'm like, I need to be better about talking more in my stories about coaching and like stuff like that.
Yeah, you gotta find that sweet spot.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, catch Raina's story, and then try to catch the Coach Family and the National Wake Up Calls. Like, I get so many like good nuggets, even if they're just on in the background while you're meal prepping, or well, you guys will be working on Mondays, but they're always, those recordings are in the National or in the Beachbody 411 page. And I always try to tune into at least a little bit of those because they really are. Just they're people, they all started where we are. They were all a coach first, an Emerald coach. They all built up in their ranks. They were all new to Beachbody at some point. So I always find a takeaway from everybody, and their stories are pretty incredible. And Raina's is really, and she was like literally on her deathbed, like sick, like working, and Beachbody was her saving grace. Like, it She wanted to work. She needed to work. It was her purpose. And just hearing her perspective is, changes yours. And, it's something like this opportunity that we have is something not to take for granted, is what I always get as a takeaway. And I'm like, what could somebody different have to say about this? Like, I feel like I've heard it all, especially doing like 2 Diamond Dashes now. I'm like, what could somebody else have to say? Like, I've heard about inviting 100 million times, but everybody has different styles and different things. And I'm like, okay, like I'm surprised again. And that's what's so cool about it.
Not only that, I feel like when you do get on calls, and I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but when a lot of times I don't catch the calls live because my husband gets really crabby with like wanting more me time. So I catch the replays a lot of times, but I find that when I listen to the replays, it like reignites a fire under you every time. I don't care if it's the National Wake Up Call or a Coach Family call or a Diamond Dash or an Emerald call. Like literally every time you listen to one of those calls, it's something different. It's put in a different way. And it's just like, if you're starting to fall off or like not do the things, it like really brings you back to like this is what I'm working for and this is what I want and I got to start doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I agree. Yeah. There's some times where I'm like,
again.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to be doing this right now. Or
right.
Am I on this path? Like, what am I doing? And then, I'll listen to a call and be like, oh yeah, that's right. So
yeah. This pumps me up enough too. Like usually when people call, I like work for a bit. Today I'm kind of dead, but this weekend I don't have to work at the hospital, so I'll be putting in time for this.
Yeah, and that's how I was. I was like, do I really resent what I'm doing? Or like most days I'm like, I want to be doing this.
Yeah.
It makes me feel good. And then the other thing too is like, even when I listen to personal development that's not Beachbody related, they're like, if you can't stop thinking about something, then you have to do it. And I'll try to turn my brain off and like really not, I just want to like go relax and be, but I'm thinking about this all the time. And that's the other thing in the back of my mind. I'm like, I just can't stop thinking about it. I can't stop thinking about, whether it be like a message that somebody sent or the challenge group or needing to hit Success Club, but it's like, it's amazing goals to have, So like I tell Ryan all the time, like, I don't know what I would be doing if it wasn't for this. Like it's something so positive to pour myself into. Yeah, and I can't stop thinking about it. So, and I love talking to you guys. Okay. Well, our time is almost up. It's hump day. It's the middle of the week. Tomorrow's rank advancement and payday. So happy Thursday if you're getting paid. I know it's Ryan always keeps track of it for me. But I think at these Wednesday nights, you wanted to check in with you guys on that too. Wednesday nights, better. I know you guys are both here, so.
It's better for me. I mean, I can do either, but.
All right, I think.
Either too, yeah.
Okay, I know Sarah was the one who kind of suggested it, and I was like, yeah, I like Wednesday nights, and she's obviously having kind of a low day right now, so. But I think, we'll do middle of the week and kind of pump ourselves up to end the week and try it.
Yeah, kind of is nice because it sets your Beachbody week because like you go into Wednesday night and kind of have a plan for like their week or the Beachbody's week.
Yeah, that's a good point too. And then did you guys have any questions about the call last week too? After you guys had a week to kind of think about your content more and.
No, it sparked a lot of ideas that I have written down, just need to execute.
All right. Knowledge is power, but it's nothing without action.
Yeah.
Don't get so consumed with all of the like little things that you're not inviting. If you have a choice as to whether or not to like make a short little cute post and then send 10 invites or like make a really nice long post, I would make a short post and then send 20 invites, and it's I still struggle with it too. You like want to do all the things, but the only thing that's going to move your business forward is inviting. So like just we all want to have like really engaging challenge groups and stuff, but don't try and make your challenge group so cool that you're not inviting to it.
Yeah, good point. And today I focused a lot of time on inviting that I didn't really post. And so I had to make a quick post about a cucumber salad and thing that I made. So that's why you didn't see a lot of posts, because I was on the back end inviting. But I made one post about cucumbers and balsamics. So that's okay.
I'm like, I still have to put up my post for the day. So,
Yeah. You can't win them all.
no.
But Michaela's right. Like inviting, even if you just get 10 a day, 20 a day, whatever, that's the only thing that's going to make your business move forward. Okay, girls, let's boom it out. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I love you guys. I love the big team calls, but I love our small team calls too.
All right, real quick, y'all, just say a little prayer that Dorian decides to skirt that way, because they already canceled school for us on Friday because it's supposed to be flooding and high winds and all that stuff. So
be safe.
Yes.
Come to my
Good
house.
luck, Kelly.
You can always stay here if you need to. Come to Ohio.
Yeah. Well, it was funny. It was literally this week last year, because we had 2 days of school and then we were out for a hurricane evacuation.
Wow.
So I don't know.
All right, we're thinking of you.
Yes. See you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.